Hello, stuff from Wessex Blades. Just adjust the camera a second. Eek. Bearable. Okay, back out again on Tuesday night. I'm going to have to take the sheath inside because it's still not dry. So that's like 2 days. The humming is, I've got a heater in here. Okay, so I've got a little fan here, just trying to get the temperature above about 4 or 5 degrees, I think, at the moment. The purpose of this is because I've got a parcel addressed to me. Apparently it was too big to get in the post box. There's just no effort these days, is there? So here we are, let's open it up. I'm thinking it's a sharpening commission. And I think you'll guess the type of blade it is. Sir, those eyebrows are animated. So, here's the old mantis. Open that up. And what I'm trying to do obviously is keep the packaging as good condition as possible. That's there. Yeah. Hopefully I can just slide it. Superbly wrapped, sir. Superb job. So if I put that there and that in that way, I can slip it in there for the time being. Keep all that neat and tidy, and it can go back. This must be the lock knife. From Mr. Grain. So yes, it's a go lock. I like go locks. Mega wrap. Obviously his sheath is here, so I'm taking my time so I don't nick that. Yeah, fun wrapping this up, really. It's past the parcel. So I'll keep that for later. Well, super effort. Bare arm, take note. Okay, yeah. That could be awkward. Take the cross there, right on the actual sheath. I'll cut the tape and peel it off of the sheath. Yes, like that. So that unloops there. Yes. It's a packing dream, this one. Super job. That's taped. If O post fault
Tell you what, I'll open it up just to check it's not a blade and not packed correctly.
They'd have a complete... No.
It's fine. Now we've got to pack it all back up again.
Yeah, super Joel. Up and over that, right, okay. Oh, that is... What a man blade. That's a good old one, that is. It's still got the crocodile skid sticker on it. Slipper? Skid stick. It's been a very long day. It's still got the crocodile steel sticker on it. And Martindale's, an awesome tool. I know what I mean, awesome tool, and it comes to you with a bevel from there to there, like that. So I'm going to put a new lease of life into this. Just tough, thick, strong. Why they let them out the way they do, I don't know. But you know what I'm like. So the actual sheath has a pocket for a file with a crocodile on it. For what it is, it's a good bit of kit, but the edge is notoriously why they let them out, for the sake of the gear that they would have in the factory for this. I mean, the investment of the milling and sawing out the handle, flat grinding the steel, getting all that shape in, grinding the bevel on it, and then they just don't go that extra 10 minutes, 15 minutes on the back of gear that they've got there, the big machine. Does it slice card? Yeah, fine, off out it goes. Does it look like it's got an edge? No. A real shame. You know, Britain, what? BSA, AJS, Norton. Says it all right. We need to get some heart back in the British steel here. So let's have a play with that. I'll have that broad arrow on there. There he is. So when you see broad arrow, the 3 points of them should look a bit like the BSA British small arms thing with 3 rifles standing together. It's that sort of scale. It's not the 2 barbs of the arrowhead and then a long stick. That's the knockoff ones, right? The 3 are the same sort of length. Broad arrows looks like that, not with the long one in the middle, not woof with the long one. Time to play, I think, because this stuff ain't drying in here, like. Now the back. Now, in terms of the profile and what I've put on there, I have backed the edge up considerably compared to what it used to be. But when feeling it down through there off the slab body, it's still a very robust grind, and it's convex. It's not very angular like a Scandi is, or single bevel. I may back it up a little bit more, but I want to stop at the sticker. So you have a look there. I've got a little bit to go, but it'd be nice if I kept the sticker on and let that wear in for the chap who owns it, you know, rather than take it off. I'll oil up to get the few odd spots of oil off, rust off. Just work those spots in like that, make them go black as opposed to rusty. But it has got an edge on it now. Bullet cut paper yet, I don't know, haven't on the stone. But what you get is a real rooftop. Never really understood how something goes out like that. I mean, if this is British Army service equipment, they don't want to jerk about with it too much when they get on and use it, I'd have thought. Anyway, looking good. See what I've done to it. To say it's crude first go, see what it's like. Paper, a bit of cardboard. Light bulb box. Yeah. Cuts cardboard quite happily. I haven't been on the 1,000 grit waterstone that I got over here yet. So I'll do tonight. I'm getting knackered now. So call it a night. But it has an edge. Definitely has an edge. That's my little mess about sort of phase. Yeah, chips. Yes. So I can improve that a fair bit tomorrow, or the next day, depending on whether the work next door dries out, because it hasn't. But I've made a start. I'll put it back to bed now. Thanks for joining me again. Scott from Wessex Blades. Task for tonight was initially on that one, putting a flattish grind on there, convexing it on my Aldi grinder, which I put down there at the moment. There's a little one, it should be on the big one. Help to convex the very edge on a buffer wheel, just to speed things up a bit. And I did a bit of a hone on some chrome powder, a big fraz. But I'll get into this one in the next couple of days. I still think it's a bit thick, but that has definitely got an edge. Definitely got an edge of some description. Far better than it was. Just put it to bed, keep it dry. So I think someone next join me again. Scott from Wessex Blades. Why send a bait blunt? Oh. Yes. Next night, I backs it off even more. Yeah. He's still a bit toothy. I don't know if he'll cut the paper. So he is quite thick. Yeah, you might be happy with that, I don't know. So, super still. Comes with a lousy edge. Just popping hairs, so that'll do for now. I'll come back on another night just to make sure and finish it off. So put that back in the sheath. That's up there out the way. Oh. Onwards with that little sheaf. See you in a bit. Yeah, good view on it. So, I'm getting there. Just got to put the tiny wee retention strap across there. It's a tweed. The time is 10:09. Long day. So I'll bid you adieu. Progress made on the go lock and the sheath of a hornet. Moving on. So, strap tomorrow night. It's fun working in this cold, I must say. Great fun. Nothing dries, but that was a reasonable success. I took it out to the house and let it dry overnight, so it's reasonable sheath, I think, for a twee little knife. Bit of cleaning up to do, but once I put the strap on that, stain, if I can find my daubers. He put his finger straight on it. Thumb. That's good. Success. That's great. Oh, crack on with that maybe tomorrow night. Thanks for joining me again. A sheath for this and a sheath for that. This is the one I'm looking forward to. Mantis. That is of the three blades I do, I much prefer the sheer grunt of that thing. I'm well happy with Mantis. I'm very tired, so I've got to call it a night. So I'll bid you adieu. See you next time.